We'll cook you and fry you.
Christopher Nkunku. Justice Nkunku Blay.
New. I'm mic no off.
Now, young transfers in Club World Cup stories, but maybe I start the CBF. I'm penny bako. Come out with fat name at home and the Brazilian national team more expectation. Me the bia me busa me ho asem ba ko say
Rodrigo Caetano.
Yes, Rodrigo Caetano. One thing I know about football is most of the countries will continue to chase certain countries almost so the football in the kind. But some countries so best struggle and some maintain almost standard. Of course, baby we need generation be a free, you know. And baby drew say no. It is so obvious that Brazil would struggle in the next phases of the World Cup, the Copa America and all that. But be Brazil just see, you know, a tricky junction. In terms of the global superpower defining football, the main household names are your Bono each and every day. Oh, say, but me call downtown be village be. About doing so, but who say Madagascar ne Comoros Jesse share Sabi Akrabi.
Yes.
Baba who Brazil Jesse no. Ni fan ate. But still I know Ojinam. Nana Chino 7 na ya waya makasi Akrabi but still sa Jesse no okwa. Obesa akwa ku twa ni dia sen. Ho de twa obesa hwe. Brazil has been known in this game for a long time. They are part of the conversation, and that each and every day biano obusa ho say Brazil last time I won trophy Tambe no moba last tournament mo koy mo dru hefa na generation be na do mo koy yeah time na yiko share Brazil me kasa yeah Blasters 2006 you know yeah your ball pa yeah your ball too much because it was the first entry step of Ghana football in terms of the global elite stage. That is the World Cup. Afcon the any akwajibi ayemre krama trophy who be crazy. But in terms of the World Cup, na pele no more keka to ho because omo hu rejamela mo di kan kase now. Apart from Cameroon mo hu there's a certain country be Ghana ono so beba bi. But you share Brazil no. Na ye the fading generation of the Seleção Jet. Yaw, omudi ho agropa. No mako Japan Korea 2002, the Rivaldo Ronaldinho Kaka mwako at the Klebas mo a support lose you mu echiro honma. Na sa squad near tight.
Yeah.
But 4 years later now Ronaldo Firmino share you know. You remember say na ne fading of his zero bet to squad you know. Na phenomenon fan so mu nyina no omoko 2006 na Ronaldinho would di aggressive form wa reaching peaker oja Rivaldo ne Ronaldo phenomenon moko. But we've always been expecting Brazil to be part of the elite omopo the greatest exporter of talent ever since a football yin huadi as a sport. Brazil only the greatest exporter. It is said the Africa near can gold who has them. South Africa beka Ghana. Oka Ghana beka South Africa. O change subject in any cocoa komwa. O boy every coast still abesa Ghana shim. From the days of Fernando Po, undi Ghana and a cocoa hon komwa abra omo Ghana enka. That has been Brazil as a subject and then football as a subject. They've been in this marriage for a long time. And you say discuss football. National team, international game, no. Na yahwehwe Brazil no mu frachire na eba sesi na. Ya na mare ho kakra. Omoda so do mani ato name so. I mean, adentia. Adena Brazil da so twa name. He's a super talent. Many Rodrigo Caetano ya adwene. Or a super player, super personality. He's charismatic. Sabrofo ni nyina me hobby. But let's talk about recency. Because recency is football and football is a recency. The we and run there, Bronia sa trouble for be to her say your friend history. And
yes,
it's football a recency. The Ujana now so away. The most discussed player our warriors say no. Aya crack to a friend Lamine Yamal. Oh board discussion be it's always going to be Lamine Yamal. So Brazil no tambidi be huomo. Now talk about La Roja. Sorry. Now sorry na Spain so sorry no. Osha squad na average age no from central defense e go see the final third. Average age no from. Central defense no yaw. Men say brembo. Omo Asensu. Omo Din Heisen. Omo Kubasi. Free way no mo dey call for the next 10 years ah.
Le Normand crown so shame.
Into you must say what made the one Lenormand can one not four in Spain they call for the next 10 years. Central defenders. Look at them. And they are playing the elite stages already. Champions League, national team football. No. Look at Spain. They still have the world best, the Ballon d'Or holder or more rank. They don't even I'm not discounting the crowd because they have Gavi, Pablo Torre, Madrid, Fonosobi. Look, Spain and Nimoya rich. Beer exceptional number 9 as a center forward. And be Morata Hormono. Apart from that, I know say Nico Mo and Chen in Chen Hall me mobile baby Spain a fool. How about France? How about France?
Pool of squad.
Saliba Konate will send France to the next top tier. Ombe push Pamecano see in Enche. Now they no see in China. France in Finfi on concentrated with rich quality of players. In the final third, men sell Breno. My tab no job home. Jimmy Comanim. France Eba. And then we talk about Argentina, the greatest rival for Ono Brazil. No. And now we catch us one more Enzo, one more McAllister. Jet or Bob Palacios and then Rodrigo Dupont. A year smooth. And what they Simeone in the Bapanino, Seketuano Squaton.
Giuliano.
So they have this squad. Mastantuono is another quality player coming up through the squad.
Very so bem.
And the Leon Bonny didn't say. Thiago
Amada.
Yeah. Europa League, Dazzle brutal. So Argentina, how about Brazil? Yow, ma omunko so emfa name and show mutimu fa hope be shame. You think say name that so France I want the money better so. Na Spain Brazil would have to move quickly under Ancelotti. Omo like department be brave.
To me.
Omo like department be brave. From France 98 from Tafarel, Japan Korea 2002 Dida. Now born Julio Caesar. Goalkeeping department, Oba central defense, but talk about the world game now. And central defenders are Papa no, who be a Brazil. Central midfielders are Papa no, bottom 5, who be a Brazil. Lucas Paqueta, Obotimbe. Guimaraes, Obotimbe. So Ancelotti wajuma bono papa. Matthias Cunha is good. Richarlison je Obama Cunha cry juma na efo de Cunha. But even for the Brazilians, Matthias Cunha isn't their standard number 9. Ya ho ba bia nkomo no. So Brazil omo keka omo ho. Omo keka omo ho. Mama fa san nkomo no emfansi won mo. Another conversation me was so much interest e wo mu no the fact that Christian Kivu abefa Inter Milan adwuma no. Me sure the person or yeah, especially the playing template. Is he going to stick with the 3-back?
Yeah.
And move along with the 2 striker system?
3-5-2. Now you're better now.
But 3-5-2 no so no. Acquire to say it punches hard but not harder. Oh, the person mentioned a ball piano quickly, but I'm found to form. Simone dia caught Pep Guardiola knocking back in the final. And now Simone Kroos had the caught Luis Enrique had knocking at the court back.
Knocking really hard. Are
they going to invest in a third time in this same system with Christian Kivu? But last time Omunya 2 striker system, no dear. Yeah, not Christian Kivu will say no ball left back and American ball right. Walter Samuel no which one will be only Lucio. Next is Adam which Robert and Fiabe to Zanetti can be also. No, a large freedom to Schneider. Because in a Pandevon system need to be move into 4-2-1-3 and then 4-2-2-2. The magical box. Magical box and they say Zanetti can be also actually. No nya Pandev and a Schneider. Also na box. No jai a Tomilito in the final third. 2-2-2. A convertier 4-2-1-3 with the movement of Christian Pandev. And on the last success point for Inter Milan. Goran Pandev.
Yeah.
That was Jose Mourinho in the back four. No? Now, yeah, 3 back, many issue home. But among Kai, first, or the J Serie A, the Cobo final. But I feel the Serie A now, final, no so Cobo, and so But my key question, maybe I say, Christian Kivu, or stay away as a culture of the club, or in his own ideology. Free back, a effective system at the moment. Florian Wirtz in common. Na me wo point bi ka ho aka ho asema de na me ka tro say. Ade no so wo value a me nwene bo no ho. So Pambo drew baby na omo talk color really know
the famous Kelly story.
The power of money. The power of money. But before the whole power of money no, there's always the value. And yes, uwo sika no. But at the end of some faswo, ema unyi sika no. There are a lot of creators who game no say na me twa adwene se ade so a. Omo efifi ba no. Akwa te say omo ye wide creators. Enti so hwe buy team no a Leroy Sane, Serge Gnabry. God has blessed them. And a Mula Ekono, one more second striker, one more and number 10 in Jamal Musiala. But Musiala type not do saying what we say as central creators. The days of Messi ko, Ozil ko, Iniesta, David Silva. These guys sitting in an cool. These were the central creators. She say, but be a 4 and 5 for Nigeria. No, how many born about be and number 9 for no. You see, Hazard is a wide creator. Okay. Wide or more on chain. Salah munyina enu bi na say o ma doss no Nico Williams Yama France for boys no Due Bakola Ousmane Dembele what's how boys no doss enu ntino number 8 for na timi e create 1 or 2 e Daniel Montoma te say number 10 for no yaw ye yakofre sa ankrofo nyina so me number 10 for obi say Lucas Paqueta oye natural 8 no born ball but say Michael say former Kotoko coach former Kotoko player he was 8. Joe Debra, he was a typical 8, but a funny creative 8 because the other one or akin to that of a number 10. Paqueta, Kevin De Bruyne, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, all these guys are central creators as number 8. Pedri Munina Shimbi. Pedri is not a number 10. But your case number 10, Musiala, Florian Wirtz, more type no. Who be the draw our game num? Who do draw our game num? You don't see them. Daniel Mo is not a number 10. He's a second striker. He focuses more on scoring goals rather than playmaking. But a 10 is a natural playmaker. You kind of schema. The affairs of the team and home of the war. Team not sitting low blocker. The team look up to him. Sabasa Bobo na team not sitting in low block 4-2-1-1-1. No mark 4-4 so. We only born ma obi or yet dribbler. Or to me pass the well. Amuni can say oh yes schema. So Florian Wirtz there no buono ho is up to transfer guru so I'm discussing about but me as a coach there I am thinking in tandem with Liverpool. Say ne value no ebe siutu adwuma na dia. I am not looking at that angle. Yeah. I'm not looking at that angle. Now even the central defenders in the look at the amount of fee they command in the transfer market right now. We see Declan Rice is saying a bar Arsenal. Oh, Banana Rice when or the buy you. Wabenya extra value Arsenal and Team for when you and the son enemy in common. Fabio free buy no, so West Ham no free buy or Banner. You're Tony saying or the buy. Mrs. Central creators are extinct in terms of the game right now. So the Garunevo more type of fullback, one besaka more type no. Yeah, Chemo when you know what you want. Now one besaka continue calling him, Mikel will continue calling because you feel say. Say 60 years so to be calling him become home but Mikel the oje ho it's because how who game no now benya wo ya de for the account but I don't know type of profile no and I'm saying say central creators do draw say any wo game no PG 433 na obo no obo 6 back 8 mienu na mum 84 no mienu the ability to play as number 10 but they are not number 10s. Normal rely a lot on in chain in Varaskelia and then Bakola, Desire Duos, Money Dembele, and it's not to be bought that expensive football in the final 10. But somebody like Florian Wirtz, me say, he is a central creator. He scores, he dribbles, he makes the game for the other players, and about set pieces. He's going to be a key part of the Liverpool project. No, but be a common me then say trophy na and slot or G, no. People still think say, oh, squad ready as now one more that and say you cover Zidane who Madrid, no. Oh, do the G no one to toy yet, no one to share yet. Yes, I can find slot on. Yeah. So he has to refix certain areas. No, feel say cracks in my team to see. Na Liverpool to me defend the title no, as well as going into the Europe. Now, we so assemble a a dear pan a deal Liverpool nya our Champions League no man sana more be exit.
Yeah, I'm say no only creative force.
Because Salah was stopped
Yeah.
Let's talk catch Liverpool for the because Salah was stopped.
Say stopping the rehearsal.
Nothing else. But when you have a central creator, you stop this guy and they switch here. You stop this guy and they switch here. And then Mabasa yet deadly no. Because you stop Messi, no releasing wingers and China Suarez in no Mudimika. You stop Suarez in you release Messi. Now stop for Salah here. Na Liverpool you say no more share the Ekoswo. Salah no Mendes. Oh, Salah John Salah and Timin General. 2 legs Salah John Salah and Timin General. Because McAllister is 8. Szoboszlai can create like Florian Wirtz. And of course, Ravenbach, your best friend, he plays more deeper. So if you're looking for a central creator when the wave are closed and shut down, you are looking for somebody who can create.
Proper 10 there.
You understand?
Not Liverpool like
that is the game.
Yeah.
That is the game. And Kiesa and to me, I'm yes, so I'm not looking at the fee. I leave out the fee for Akumiani Miki, but I am looking at the value of the Liverpool squad.
Whoa, new video analyst me that say.